This is a breaking news alert from 6 News.
Good morning in Michigan. I'm meteorologist Eric Estreva. Wanted to give you a quick update on the traffic troubles that we've been seeing around much of mid-Michigan at this hour because of all the snow showers that we are dealing with right now. Taking a look at Traffic Tracker, you can see this is the most severe accident we've been dealing with all morning long. This is now shutting down I96 westbound and eastbound near Fowlerville. We do have a multiple car accident, some 30-40 cars and semi-trucks, and now it is official that 2 people are unfortunately dead because of this accident. This is the serious accident that we've been seeing around in mid-Michigan. There are lots of accidents that are plaguing many roads around the Lansing and Jackson area. So if you do have any plans to travel at this hour or the next several hours, make sure you keep that in mind to stay away from this area in particular and many areas in mid-Michigan.
Welcome back. We go now live to Veronica Gabriel, who has an update on this breaking news we first told you about off the top of the show.
Justin, this crash happened just shortly before 10 a.m. this morning, just west of the Fowlerville exit, where Michigan State Police say could include up to 30 to 40 cars. As you can see, crews are working to clear the scene. Officials say it all started with the crash involving 1 car and 1 semi. We do know that there are severe injuries caused from this crash, and we've just confirmed there are 2 fatalities. Crews have shut down both the east and westbound lanes. There is no word yet on how long it will take to clear the scene, and we will continue to bring you updates on this accident both on air and online at WLNS.com. Here for you in Fowlerville, Veronica Gabriel, 6 News.
A massive vehicle pileup on I96 has claimed 3 lives and had traffic backed up for most of the day. That is our top story tonight at 5. We thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jane Aldrich. That accident involved about 40 vehicles and left 11 people injured as well. Our Veronica Gabriel has been following this story all day. She joins us now live from Livingston County. Veronica, what can you tell us?
Jane, as you can see, crews are still out here investigating the multi-vehicle crash that happened shortly before 10 this morning, just west of the Fowlerville exit. The Livingston County Sheriff's Office says the accident all started with a semi and 1 car. By the time it ended, up to 40 vehicles were involved. So far, 3 fatalities have been confirmed and there are 11 others injured. The crash is believed to have been caused by the snow and icy roads at the time. The eastbound lanes of 96 are open, but officials say that the westbound lane will be closed for the next few hours from M59 to M52. And coming up tonight on 6 News at 6, we'll hear what officials have to say about this accident and bring you more updates as they come. Here for you in Fowlerville, Veronica Gabriel, 6 News.
Live from WLNS TV, this is 6 News at 6.
3 people are dead, 11 more are in the hospital, and dozens of cars had to be abandoned on the highway after a disastrous pileup crash on I-96 this morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm Jane Aldrich. We're learning more tonight about that terrible crash that sent semis and cars spiraling out of control, bringing teams of first responders rushing to the scene.
And it happened just before 9:30 this morning on I-96, right near the Ingham and Livingston County lines. That's where we go now live to Veronica Gabriel. Now, Veronica, I know you were one of the first reporters on the scene this morning. What's the situation looking like right now?
Jane and Sherry, it's been hours and people have been out here, crews working all day investigating this multi-vehicle crash. Take a look behind me. We're standing just west of the Fowlerville exit where officials say up to 40 vehicles were involved in a crash that happened shortly before 10 o'clock this morning. Police tell us that it started with a semi and 1 car and is believed to be caused by the snow and icy roads at the time. It has been confirmed that 3 people were dead at the scene and 11 others were injured in this accident. The eastbound lanes on 96 are open, but officials say that the westbound lane will continue to be closed for the next few hours from M59 to M52. Earlier today, we heard from police who talked about what the scene looked like this morning.
It was very chaotic for them to be able to get to all of the victims and be able to assess the situation. So some were trapped in just because of mechanical things with their cars and things like that. So.
We will be following this story and continue to bring you updates as they come, both on air and online at WLNS.com. Here for you in Fowlerville, Veronica Gabriel, 6 News.
Well, as we saw today, winter roads are dangerous roads. But in the case when a driver knows an accident is about to happen in front of them, how should they respond behind the wheel? Well, our Alicia Bergio spent the day speaking to first responders. She joins us now live in studio to tell us what tips they have for us. Alicia?
Sherry, imagine driving on the expressway and seeing vehicles abruptly come to a complete stop. There's typically no way to avoid the collision, and drivers most likely go into panic mode. Well, first responders I spoke to today say there are ways drivers should handle that situation. Early this morning, the unimaginable happened when a 40-car pileup blocked westbound I96 near Fowlerville.
Well, first thing that went through my head was obviously the well-being of everyone that was there.
I worry for not only the motorists, but also the first responders that are going to the scene.
The pileup claimed the lives of 3 people. And with Michigan's slick roads and gusty winds this time of year, Lansing's Emergency Management Chief Mike Tobin says accidents like this are not uncommon.
We see accidents like this happen with very little snowfall, generally our first 3 snowfalls of the year, where people have to kind of be reminded of how to drive in those conditions.
First responders say even in situations like today's pileup, there's usually no chance of avoiding a collision.
Just brace for that impact and be ready.
But before the inevitable, Chief Tobin says there are steps drivers can take.
The first thing to do is get off the gas and slow down.
Tobin says it's also crucial to stay in your own lane.
Someone will be coming up on a 1 or 2 car accident, all of a sudden see, oh my goodness, that's in front of me, I can't stop, and instead of just applying the brakes nice and smooth and steady and staying in their lane, they'll react and try and change lanes real quick, hit another vehicle, cause a chain reaction.
Expect the unexpected and anticipate the unimaginable. A message that first responders hope Michigan drivers pay attention to.
Give extra time, leave large gaps in between the vehicles, and travel slower than you usually would.
Know what's next to you, know what's in front of you, know what's behind you.
First responders also say now that winter's here, make sure your car is ready for the conditions. You should check your tires, brakes, and even windshield wipers so you can always see what's in front of you. Sherry?